Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld. So, we're back once again, obviously, with a big egg, and first thing first, what we're going to do is we're actually going to check out Barrow here, because yes, he is indeed naked, except for, except for this freaking armor vest we gave him. That's kind of a funny look. Veldron was nice enough to give me a heads up warning me that this guy was naked, so let's go ahead and get him some clothes. What would look nicest? Do we want the green? Do we want the blue? That's just a t-shirt? On most days, I prefer a standard t-shirt over a jacket or anything like that. So let's go ahead and give Barrow the t-shirt, and then the nice little blue jacket will fit nicely on top of that. Hopefully everyone else does indeed have armor. I'm honestly not entirely sure whether or not they do or don't. We need to get rid of that dead body. Guy's been chilling there way too long. So, once everything is up and running and we actually have some more, once Sass is awake, basically, let's go ahead and try right-clicking this thing and gain the crematorium in the works. Oh, looks like Sass is already doing it with that body. Okay, cool. Oh, then she's doing stone. Okay, so, wait. Okay, I'm starting to think that the reason why we actually cannot right-click for Sass to use that thing is it must mean that this body is, like, too far out of its radius. So let's go ahead and actually check its build for a sec. Config, and then... What? The search radius is, like, maxed out. I don't know why Sass can't seem to find this guy then, but he is at 85, like his body is at 85 health, and no one's going into that room, at least for the time being. It won't matter until we actually have some prisoners. So, honestly, hopefully we'll just kind of, finish dealing with that room for the time being. But yeah, so now, of course, we're actually putting down a lot of stone floorings, and we're actually going to want to do more stone floors and stone walls in the future, because, Cameron Davids was, or just Cameron, of course, was, nice enough to give me a heads up. Oh! Yes! Yes! We found more minerals! That's gonna be awesome. What that means for us is we are actually going to cancel the mining project going out like that, and now we're going to specifically work on mining out that area right there. That is really awesome for us. I'm really glad that we found those. How is Mispy doing? I want to check what that did to their thoughts. They are actually surprisingly okay for working in that environment there, and that makes me really happy. And seeing as they go back into this area here, hopefully they actually should be very happy. Oh, I should give Barrow the pink shirt. That would have been nice. I want all of our people wearing pink shirts. But going back to what I was saying before, we are actually going to put down a lot more stone walls and stuff like that from now on, because we haven't used very many at all. What Cameron was suggesting was that we put some around the geothermal generator room. I don't think we'll put any around there specifically. The reason why he was suggesting that is to prevent fires from spreading. What we will do in that regard is put down stone tiles over this area. The reason why I don't want to put down a stone wall around it is simply because stone walls can't transfer power. And I would prefer not to have to get rid of those stone walls in favor of a metal wall later. Granted, what we could do, eventually, when we do want to get rid of these power conduits, is that we could just connect... because obviously we will always need some, seeing as some power conduits is what makes this geothermal generator connected to our frickin' walls. We could just have it connected to the top wall, which would be our only one that would be metal, but... And actually, that might make perfect sense. I don't know. We'll stick with the plan right now for just doing stone down there. So that means, unfortunately, we can't cover that spot. Maybe we'll be able to get that sometime in the future. Probably won't, though, and I actually hope we won't, because that means our geothermal generator would have to be destroyed for that. So let's see. What the fertilizer pump does is it does a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I presume that's another 5 blocks down, so it does a 5x5 block radius. That means we're gonna have to build quite a few more of those if we want our garden to be finished. But I think what we would do is we would put them all closer to the wall instead of right about there. We won't build any more for the... for quite a while, though, unfortunately. I would like to get our personal tree farm growing, but at this point, we have enough wood. I don't know how many wooden rooms we're gonna make. We'll probably make most of our walls out of wood, though, to go ahead and save up on metal. But then on top of that, and that would also take wooden flooring as well. But there's enough trees chilling outside that we could use, that we probably won't want to take the time to use those. Can we, Sass buddy, can you please, like, I know we have to click the crematorium to kill people. No, Sass. Select Sass. Crematorium. Why doesn't it work for that dude? That is weird. Whatever, he's at 85, so his body is actually deteriorating at a somewhat rapid rate, so we'll get rid of those bodies and then turn the crematorium off so we can continue gaining battery power. We are actually still in the positives, at least during day, so that makes me happy. Oh, yes! So much more metal. We're already at 344 right now, so let's go ahead and keep on getting that stuff. The question is now, actually, what would we want to use that metal on? We could use it to keep on expanding our base. There is a lot of stuff that we would want to buy. I think starting off, we would either want to finish off our kitchen, because we've been waiting to finish that thing forever now. I don't think we need any more turrets in there for now, so maybe we'd add a turret in this room, or in this room, maybe another mortar, because the mortar room is actually kind of garbage right now, to be completely honest. It's not really useful at all. Or another one out here. Actually, seeing as we do have 344, I would feel okay about selling that thing now. So let's actually go ahead and build another one of those. What is it actually? Okay, misc. That makes sense. So what that means is that let's go ahead and start with the trees up top for starters. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should put it there instead, I think, because it's gonna do. Oh, no, it only does 2 blocks above it, though, so that was actually the perfect spot to put before. Cancel you. Place you right about there again. Does 2 blocks in every direction, but that's actually perfect for that setup. So that'll be nice. Once that's set up, we can actually start putting down some trees up top, which will be pretty cool for us. We could theoretically put some in here, but I don't really like the idea of doing that. Thunder actually did just strike right there, but thankfully it hit the metal, so it didn't spread at all. Solar panels. That's what I think we should do. What we're gonna do from now on, in continuing with the stone wall thing that I actually mentioned before, when we destroy this wall, we're going to make the rest of this going down be stone walls to, of course, conserve metal. And then, of course, we're going to continue with the flow that we did right here and make it all stone flooring as well. So let's actually go ahead. And we won't sell that bottom wall yet, because there isn't a reason to. This needs to be metal wall, though, unfortunately. Because otherwise, we're not going to be able to actually, let's also put the door right there. We have enough room to put 2 solar panels there and still have them get light. And I don't think we need to worry about conserving space going upwards, because I'm pretty sure after, this wall setup is finished, we won't be able to, put any more solar panels in there because it'll be too dark, I think. And in fact, maybe once I thought I selected for this to be mined out. They must have actually mined it out, because there's that 9 right there, I guess. And then they actually finished their job. But basically what I was saying is we won't need to worry about mining into this anymore, because there's that hard solid stone roof, the one that we actually can't get rid of. So the solar panels won't be able to function in there. So maybe we will actually continue to mine it out, though. At least we'll probably mine out that much more, because this could make a secondary mining tunnel, because we're not really gonna have anything that we'll want to put in there necessarily. And that actually could fit a bunch of rooms, especially since it's on the corner of our base. But so let's also get those solar panels built. I think we will actually only do 1 for the time being, though. Because I definitely don't want us to have to worry about using too much money. That actually did open up that roof, so maybe we should consider trying to fit 1 or 2 more of those things in there. That took a lot of our metal, though. We are at 582, though. You know what that means? What that means is that we are actually 100% going to go ahead and add one more turret in here and finish off our turret setup in this room. So that means it would go right there? Yeah, actually, that is where it goes. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't go in that spot. We can now also consider expanding our death corridor, putting some more turrets up a little bit closer, or maybe just one more lined up right there and right there. Obviously, that means the explosion would destroy much more, but it also would allow us to have more firepower as well. We'll decide what we get. Lightning struck right on that tree. That sucks. I need those trees for precious wood. No, the world's gonna take it away from me, but oh well. Honestly, I don't think wood really matters that much. Is that slave trader still here? We might as well actually check that. Unger, you could go ahead and nope. Actually, turn that thing off because we cannot check that anymore. Something has collapsed. It was too far away from a support. Oh, of course it would be right there. You know what? We actually should cancel this mining project because those supports aren't actually built yet. So things will just keep on getting crushed. So that's a really stupid spot for me to actually have started that. That's just another one? Yeah, just another message saying that. That was my bad. Could have actually caused our base a lot of damage there. So what I think we're actually going to do once we finish, gathering, or once we finish building what we've already started, we should 100% start working on the spaceship. The only thing that I would worry about is, number one, where are we gonna put it? Because where would we have enough room, and where would be a safe spot for it? Honestly, I actually kind of would like the idea of putting it indoors. We could put it in here, because anytime we want, we could just go zone, create no roof zone, and then boom, that roof is gone. Correct? Let me get rid of that. Yeah, then that roof is gone. So if we just do that, then it'll be back. So that way we could keep it indoors, keep it hidden without anyone coming to attack us or anything. And actually, if we put like the higher pieces up right here, and we actually do need a wider space for it, we could theoretically probably get rid of both of those walls and expand it more outside. The only thing is that I'm just really worried about that room thing that I was just saying, whether or not we will have enough space for it. But let's actually go to the ship. Like, let's see, cryostasis beds. Yeah, those just 2 space blocks. That thing only takes 1, and then the ship reactor is pretty huge, but it's actually big enough to fit in that space. 2,500 metal. Jesus Christ, things are expensive in this game. Okay. Also, I didn't think of this until now, but another worry would be that the mortars seem to fire upon our solar panels a lot. So would this be a safe room for something that expensive? I don't know. You know what I think we're gonna do? I think we're gonna make, like, this area out here. Let's, when we finally get this room built, which I think now will actually be a higher priority for us than it ever was before, this is what we're going to make the solar panel room. I think that would be a smart idea. I mean, not the solar panel room, the ship room. So that way we could have it closed off, keep it safe, keep it secret, and keep it safe. And not have to worry about it. Probably could also fit it into this room right here, but I'm not sure. So the question now is, do we try to save up for all of that metal, or do we spend it on the 800 things? A single pod is 750? God damn, the ship is a late game thing. Like, I know actually completing the ship is technically beating the game, but you need so much metal. I wasn't expecting it would be quite that much. And obviously, the more metal you gain, the scarier the enemies are going to be. So it's kind of a very big pickle of a situation. So that's all of the metal there. Unfortunately, we wrung that area dry. So let's go ahead and start working on this area once more then. Now that it's now that we're kind of done with up there. Later on, of course, we will start mining out into this whole area again, at least working our way up to the top. But for now, I don't think we have a care in the world regarding that area. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's right. One of our lamps is destroyed. Blue, lamp. Okay, so the green one was gone. We need that green one because our rave room needs all the raving power in the world. We can't let our ravenness get destroyed or something like that. So let's put that down right there, and then we can also put down another layer of floorings. I think that'll be okay. So it goes green, blue. Okay. So that'll be... Actually, let's put down all the greens first. It goes... Wait, no, it doesn't. It goes green, red. What am I talking about? Okay, so green, red, blue, and then green right there, and green right there. 2 spots in between for all of them. Awesome. Green, red, 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 and then also blue. This room is gonna be so goddamn expensive, but I'm going to love it. It shall be my baby-born rave room, and I shall treasure it with all my heart. Honestly, this is the really crazy thing here. A kitchen would be so nice to help with mental stability, but at this point, I'm really not sure if we want one at all, because I think I really just prefer us using the hydroponics rooms. It might be nice, though, I will say, to go ahead and expand those, because I think we actually probably do need to expand them. Of course, our people are getting more and more skilled in regards to their cooking ability as time goes on, but also what is happening is that we are getting more and more people, and I don't know if it's balancing out in that regard. I don't know if we're, is this yeah, that's the slag refinery, that's the machining one. Did we get rid of the body down there? Yes, we did. I probably should have checked it for clothing, but whatever, I missed that. Hopefully we'll get a trader before too long. What would be amazing would be a weapons trader and a cargo fell. More uranium to sell. Okay, cool. Dice. And then, of course, the additional slag is also very nice for us. Close to the geothermal generator, so that's actually pretty nearby as well. Let me see, what else is there to do? Noah, O'Kane was actually, giving me a heads up in regards to selling that uranium as well, because the uranium does indeed have absolutely no effect in this patch, so it's just, occupying space, and space that we desperately don't want to be taken up. So we're going to go ahead and go to floors again, put down the metal tiling right there. I think we can ignore it on that, mortar. Would be nice to put it on the mortar. Well, how much does that cost? 33. We could do with losing 33. I just want to protect all those mortars and all that. Did I forget to put one right there? Because looking at the other sides, it actually does not cover that spot. So let's go back to our stone walls, stone floors, and put that down right there. Everything else should be set up perfectly fine. Are we out of stone? I'm surprised we haven't built any stone. No, we've got stone right there. I guess it's just that we have such a great, like, diversity of tasks that we're doing right now. Another one with food. Okay. Food is always nice. Right now we don't need it, but actually I shouldn't complain about food because who knows, maybe we'll get a frickin', maybe lightning will strike directly inside of our base, like at the nutrient paste dispenser, and destroy all of our food or something like that. Man, the rave room is starting to look freaking sick. I'm getting excited for that. How many people need actual rooms? We've got 1, 2. I want this to not... Well, we'll probably leave a bed in there for at least a very long time. So we've got 1, 2, 3... 3 people who don't have individual rooms. We need to change that. So that's going to be a big priority for us right now. Let's go ahead and check the no roof zones. Can we get rid of a roof there? Yes, we can, but I think it actually did stop at this point. In fact, yeah. In fact, actually, it gets to the point where you can't even select it, which is kind of butts, but that's okay. Yeah, there's still a roof there as well. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead and plan on flattening it out right there. That'll be the end of our no roof zone, and that's just going to be the way that setup will have to be. Which is a-okay by me. And what that probably means, actually, seeing as we won't need this wall for power, let's go ahead and use that to make stone walls. Because the nice thing about that is as we build stone walls up, that'll give us supports for mining into the mountain, keeping that safe and secure. So that'll be a nice way to handle things. And that means we could continue mining out like that. We're going to do a bit of a wider cover, so we can actually, cover up more space, or get a wider look at all that whole area. But then again, actually, I wanted to start making these personalized rooms. And personalized rooms would probably not do very well with stone, seeing as they actually need power. Ugh, such an annoying trade of trying to figure out what needs what and how to handle everything, pretty much. So let's go ahead and actually put a wooden door. These, well, actually, enemies could fly into this area right here, but I think... No. If the enemies can fly into there, we should use power doors just to at least buy us some time. This will be a stone wall, then this will be metal walls going up, so all the rooms will have power. Maybe we could even make their back wall made of stone, I'm not sure. But we need to work on individual rooms, and that's what we're going to do going along up here. Individual rooms are quite expensive, but maybe that's actually just my prison architect, like, individual cells thing being expensive. How much money do they take? We do have enemies coming, so that's gonna be a bit scary. But they take a bed, which is only 20 wood, of course. So then it's just the wall and then the lights. And, of course, if we wanted to place one of those pots. Probably in Misk? No, they're not. Decoration, of course. Plant pot. So let's take 10 metal. That probably means, honestly, that we're not going to put down any plant pots until we're, like, towards the end of the game, which is kind of unfortunate because I like plant pots. They make things look very pretty and nice. But that's something that we don't need to do. Group of tribes people. Okay, so there is, of course, a lot of them, as there always is with tribe people. But I would rather deal with tribesmen right now. We have the defenses for it. And, yeah. Honestly, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. We could add another turret, but I think our guys are going to be able to handle this perfectly okay. How many are there in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, whoa, 18, 19, 20. Sorry, 18, 20. Apparently my brain just died. 21, 22, 23. I don't remember if I counted that person or not, but that's Redfields again. Redfields is showing up all over the place, apparently. And Billa! We've seen Billa before, haven't we? I'm not sure, but whatever. Even with that many forces, seeing as we have better weapons and the turrets, I think we're going to be able to take those guys out a-okay. We could, as I said, add another turret. I don't think it's all that necessary. But no. We're not gonna add another turret. We'll just fight with our guys the way they are. So let's see. What is going to happen now? This area is almost being mined out. We won't sell that wall until we've actually got this room, like, set up the way we want it. The nice thing about having those, the sun lamp right there is that that's another 4 space that it's gonna cover right there and right there. So actually, we could put down more hydroponics tables without them occupying any more room. We'll probably leave a blank space right there and actually start them being built right there. But yeah, there's gonna be enough room because that's definitely 4 spaces right there, so that makes me happy. Eventually, we'll need to put down the rest of the flooring in here, but that's something we're not gonna do for a while. And you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and put stone flooring in here. We've got so many rocks, it makes sense just to go ahead and keep on using them. So I'll cover that. That's another job for our rock dutiful men to actually get to work on. Have they? Yes, they have started their assault. Okay. I think this is gonna be pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. I might be wrong, but I don't see this fight being too difficult for us. Let's, just to be safe, turn down everything that requires power, and then everyone can actually go ahead and get into position. This is a good chance for me to also check everyone's gear, since everyone will be in the same spot at once. Where is... Lucky. Hopefully those guys aren't in a horrible mental state. Let's go ahead and check their thoughts. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. No, he's pretty happy, and he doesn't desperately need food. Obviously, Lucky will, like, need to eat once this thing is done. Like, immediately after this fight is done, but that'll be okay for him. So let's put Lucky down there. Missy will be going down there. Unger is one of our best shots, so actually Unger will take that position. And then, was Josephine the other one who has a passion for it? Because we want those people in first. No, she had a 7, but no passion for it. Was it Burrow? I thought we... Yeah, I thought we had one more person who has a passion. So let's actually go ahead, grab Miss B. That's Miss B and not Missy? Yes, okay. We're actually going to move her all the way, we'll move her right about there, and then we'll take Burrow and put him in her spot. That'll be a good setup for this fight, I think. Josephine, she's also pretty good, though, so she can occupy that one right there. Maybe I should put her where Miss B is, but that's perfectly a-okay and fine by me. Missy is actually going to go get something to eat. Sass, you don't need to work on that right now. You go ahead and get out there. Josephine, once she's finished with that task... Well, okay, cool. She's actually done with that now, so we'll go ahead and put her out there. That's not a safe spot for her, because that turret might do friendly fire damage. Wow, is the game actually kind of lagging? I guess there is a lot of movement that's going on right now, but that was kind of weird. And, you know what? Let's actually leave Missy indoors for this one. I think Missy can actually chill out perfectly fine continuing the research. In fact, is that our final research project? Yes, it is! Holy cow, once that's done, that's one whole, like, set of research that we won't ever have to worry about again, so that's pretty freaking awesome. We're doing a lot of damage to these guys. They're, of course, not dead yet. Someone is firing upon Lucky, though, and if there's anyone who I would both like them to hit and actually hate for them to hit, it's Lucky, because obviously Lucky is our most tanky member. So let's have Lucky go ahead and prioritize the guys who are low health. That dude is at 81. This guy's at 88. Actually, these guys are kind of holding out pretty fine for themselves. So is there someone with 1 health down here? Does not seem so. That's 1 dead, though. How's Josephine handling? 98! Our people are very healthy right now. Definitely don't want any friendly fire happening. So let's go ahead and set targets with all of our turrets, so they don't hit any people who are chilling nearby, or that we're like looking directly at. That turret's taking a little bit of damage, but I don't think it should be anything critical. The bad thing now, though, of course, is that our turrets aren't really aiming specifically at, our turrets aren't all targeting one person, and these guys are actually starting to kind of overwhelm us. Come on, dudes, we could get these guys. I believe in you. We need everyone to fire on the same guy. So let's actually have our strongest dudes all take out one person. Wolfgang is really healthy. Who's Kritka? I think that's one of the tribes people, I guess, and Sass is also... Sass doesn't have a gun? Oh my god, that was stupid of me. Why is this one firing upon... Oh, someone must have moved, okay. Well then, what we're gonna have Sass do is we'll have Sass kind of roundabout... Actually, well, Sass is already doing melee where Sass is, so let's actually leave Sass doing that. That person died. The person down there is dead as well, but there is still one more with, a fair amount of health. That target... The bad thing about us doing the targeting thing is that once the people do die, they're actually going to, of course, kind of disappear from, their position. Oh, there's a ton of dudes right there. You know what? I think we're actually going to move Josephine up a little, and let's have the turret actually shoot them. Josephine is going to move a little bit up. Of course, she's not going to be in the best position in regards to, like, keeping her safe, but she'll actually, she should be able to do a lot of damage from there anyways, and, then I think everyone firing from their positions will be perfectly a-okay for us. Colonist needs rescue. Okay, Miss B needs help. Missy, you're gonna go ahead and get out there and grab that pretty young lady. Josephine has taken some damage. Freya's almost down, so I think we actually should get Freya out of there. Now Freya needs rescue. These guys are actually dealing out a lot more damage than I thought they would. This turret, it's no longer firing upon anyone, I don't think. So let's have it go for that dude now. Okay, good, that dude's dead. Missy actually has 28 health, so Missy's gonna be fine for a long while. We can capture a dude now, sooner rather than later, so we'll have these dudes fire upon that dude, since that dude's wandering his way down. Oh, wait, but that person's also okay. Let's go ahead and fire on him then instead. Turret! You're gonna fire upon him. We do not want people taking a friendly fire, so I think that's a good plan for that. Sass, since you're not really all that helpful, to be completely honest, seeing as you don't have a weapon and I was a freaking idiot about handling that, we're gonna rescue Freya. Oh god, don't go about it in the stupidest path possible. Thank god, didn't take a friendly fire. How is Missy holding up? Still 28. Okay, so I think Missy should be perfectly a-okay. That's another one who's biting the dust. Turret, you go ahead and fire upon him. The rest of them can go on that dude and that dude. Josephine needs to help Wolfgang. So it looks like actually Josephine is doing that, but is Josephine in a position where she would deal any friendly fire? Lucky's down? Man, people must have been hitting Lucky like crazy, because honestly, I kind of can't believe he would have been killed. No, Josephine, please don't attack him. I want you to attack that dude, since that dude is like one hit from death, seriously. Lucky now only has 10 health. Burrow is almost taken down, so we need to rescue Lucky. You get to work on that. They are fleeing now. Awesome. That dude isn't dead yet. Okay, cool. So what that means is we're gonna keep on firing for now, see if we can actually take these dudes out, or at least kill that dude. That dude was taken down. Turrets? Oh god, that one is so close to being destroyed. That would have been pretty bad. Everyone fire upon yonder dude. I kind of wish the turrets would go to... Maybe they do this and I'm just wrong and haven't noticed this, but I would hope that the turrets would go to auto fire after failing to like hit well, once the person that they're set to auto target is killed. I probably should, though, once that's done, just take it off of auto target, but sometimes auto target can be kind of bad, to be completely honest. So let's undraft all of our people. Josephine, what are your needs? You're actually doing pretty okay, so we're gonna have Josephine strip all these people. First things first. Then she's actually probably just gonna clean things, so that'll be kind of nice for us. Everyone who is indoors is soon after this going to, become, they're all still gonna be drafted, so we'll need to worry about that. Lucky is probably starving to death, right? No, not yet. So Lucky is just like hurt on the bed, I think. So we shouldn't need to worry about that. Honestly, stripping these guys actually probably isn't all that important, because are we even able to sell these guys' clothing? I'm honestly not sure if we are. But let's go ahead and mark all this stuff for pickup. Since Josephine is there, I'm going to need to single-handedly select each thing. Just a little bit of a pain, but it's okay. All of these can turn off. And then Josephine, can you repair it? No, she can't. Wolfgang is actually selected to repair it, though, so that's good for us. Sass, you can be undrafted. And then, Missy, you can be undrafted as well. Miss B is evil now. Is that really a thing? Well, I don't know why that happened, but I guess that's just something we'll have to deal with. Let's go ahead and work on re-recruiting Miss B first, then, because I would obviously much rather have Miss B on our side than this weird dude right here. And we need to get rid of this body! Do we have any freaking... Okay. This is bad. I hate having to deal with it this way, but I think we're gonna burn that body. I don't know why Sass can't freaking grab it. Cannot haul corpse, no empty place configured. And when I select this thing to be open, you, of course, Oh, well, if I select for her to cremate, she's just gonna... because Sass is a she, correct? Yes. If I select for Sass to cremate, she's just gonna go ahead and cremate the other people. Who's near a mental break? Unger. Why are you near a mental break? You just need rest. Okay, that mental break should be, lifted before too long. I at least imagine so. And then everyone else there will be perfectly a-okay, I think. We still have 364 metal, and I think we are still going to save that for the ship. In the meantime, who is completely healthy? Missy is. Missy is, of course, going to work with growing and stuff, though, so I'm not going to work on that right away. Someone is passing by, doesn't really matter at all. Once Missy is done with his plant work here, we'll go ahead and actually grab those Molotov cocktails and start burning those bodies, because otherwise it's going to be very, very difficult for us to actually go ahead and recruit that person. Apparently Missy didn't have a weapon of his own, actually. So let's see, who needs weapons? Lucky, of course, needs his charge rifle back. Wolfgang doesn't, Josephine doesn't. Freya does, so Freya can grab her pistol, since I think that was hers over there. Good on her, of course. Starvation! Who is starving? Lucky is starving. Someone needs to feed him. Someone needs to feed him. Make him happy. Let's see. Could make one of them a warden again. Could also make Freya a warden. Let's actually bring doctoring to a frickin' 1, I guess. And, wait, but who is our warden? It is Unger. Unger, buddy. Can you heal? No, you're not gonna strip him. Can someone please feed Lucky? I would really love it if someone would frickin' feed Lucky. Josephine is near a mental break. Makes sense because she's working on all this cleaning stuff. So let's actually get her frickin' out of there. You get inside, Josephine. You can chill in a pretty room, which is probably going to be that one. I think probably one of the prettiest rooms if I were to levy a guess. Josephine will just kind of chill in there then, because otherwise she's got to go outside and get to work on cleaning. Sass. Where is Sass? Sass is probably sleeping? Yeah, Sass is sleeping. Freya is gonna... Okay, good. Freya is feeding Lucky. That makes me feel safe with ending the episode at this point, since it is at that 35-minute mark. So anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.